Play well, secure your spot in the rotation. Hey, we want you here. We drafted you for a reason, not him. Yes, there's noise. We hear it too. Good news is, you can control how loud or quiet it is based on how you handle Shep tonight.
I hear half the crowd chanting his name, Coach. That's all the fuel I need.
It's a big game.
Ooh, I played in big games before.
That's right. Now go, get it.
I got you.
And welcome to beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. We've got the NBA Summer League Finals on the way in what has been a great week and a half of basketball. I'm Brian Anderson with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. And what a great matchup, Grant.
Well, guys, both of these teams have looked sharp in their games. MP and Shep Owens in particular, and they have some extra motivation here in the finals.
Well, words have been exchanged between the two, and this Summer League game might have a real edge to it tonight, Doris.
I would expect both Shep and MP to treat this as if it were a red. Regular season game in the NBA. Both of these guys want to show the other one up, and maybe, just maybe, we get to see the birth of a rivalry here in Vegas.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Well, you know, Grant, the buzz surrounding this Summer League final, the matchup between MP and Shep Owens. Owens has had some sharp criticisms about MP after he was selected before him in the draft.
Yeah, B.A., I believe the term Shep used was rec league. MP hasn't done much to respond, but he might have been waiting to do that on the court. This Summer League final is the perfect chance to prove a point.
No offense to the rec league. Yeah, that one's good.
Taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Clock at 4. From downtown, the offensive rebound. Novic's shot is off. Here's Fultz. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Fultz. Here's Marshall. Up. Can't get it to drop, and Miami will go the other way with it. You know, Grant, watching Shep during these Summer League games, man, the athleticism is off the charts.
It really is, B.A. I mean, his numbers didn't lie. He is a special talent with his athleticism. You can see the potential oozing off of him, and he could end up the best player in the draft.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Murphy. Back to Fultz. Over Owens. Here's Murphy. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant is the 18th overall pick. MP. He's had a solid stretch of games here in Vegas.
Yeah, he really has, B.A. I mean, the skill set has always been there for MP. The questions are if he can improve and become a strong contributor, but the skill is all there.
You know, thinking back to this Shep Owens MP beef they have going here, Grant, have you ever experienced or seen anything like that? I mean, except for you and I?
Well, B.A., not out loud. Now, lots of players feel slighted if someone gets drafted before them, but most have the good sense not to tell the whole world about it during an interview.
Well, Grant, with Summer League Finals underway, we'll soon have to say goodbye to our time here in Vegas.
And you know, B.A., even though Las Vegas doesn't have an NBA team, they are very much connected to the league. Now, I know you and I both will be missing the incredible restaurants here on the Strip.
Yeah, no doubt, especially when you're buying.
Exactly.
And here are the Heat now, after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Here's Owens. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Marshall, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter. The 3-ball. Pelicans cleared away.
And think about this. For guys like Shep and MP, and really all of the incoming rookies, this summer league is their first taste of pro ball.
Right, and as we've heard before, it's very different when ball is your life around the clock. Not an easy adjustment for rookies to make there.
That's very true. They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Pass to Jovic. Here's Owens. Hounded by Fultz. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, flashing that vertical of his, you can tell Owens loves rising up to hammer it home.
Here's Murphy. 19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Banked it in off the glass.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Alvarado. Outside for Fultz. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans earning this break in the action, up 10. And welcome back from Las Vegas, Nevada. Second quarter action of the Summer League Championship on the way. And it's Miami's ball, trailing by 10. Here in the Summer League Finals, this is the end to a great week and a half of basketball, Grant. Each team got to play 5 games here.
Yeah, and I like the round-robin aspect of it, B.A. Great for the players having guaranteed games and minutes, and it gives ample time for teams to evaluate.
We got Herb Jones. He's out there with MP, and it's Daniels in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pass to Primo.
About to join us
Here's
chance.
Dotson. Here's McCaw. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a reminder, the teams that play for the Summer League Championship are those with the best record through the first 4 games. Grant, there's an elaborate tiebreaker system in place that we don't want to get into.
Yeah, well, some teams can go 4-0 and not play in the finals. But fortunately, both of the teams here tonight were clearly the top teams in Vegas.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you know, B.A., that's one great thing about Summer League. It's a great chance for undrafted players to catch on with the team.
Hey, we see a number of undrafted rookies play their way into a training camp scene here. The Summer League always has a few surprise standouts.
Yes, it really does.
Now here's Fultz. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And the Heat with possession. 11-point game. And that one drops.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Outside Jones. Back to Fultz. On the take. And he throws it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Pass to Dotson. Clock at 6. And he can't get that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Daniels. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Primo. Here's Dotson, pounded by Fultz. The 11-footer. The rebound by Mann. For New Orleans, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Daniels. Rebound by the Heat. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Primo. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Jones. Pass to Mann. Second shot opportunity. And there it is for him. Mann's gotten his first points in this one.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Takes the 3. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Right side Fultz. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Primo. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Yep, that one's good.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. On the wing man, back to Fultz. Pass to Mann. Down low. Fultz is good. Fultz has got 4 points this quarter.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Here's McCaw. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. Here's Owens. Well, Grant, the NBA has been holding a summer league in Las Vegas since 2004. It's a great venue for the event.
Yeah, it really is, B.A. Now, there were also other locations for Summer League, Utah, Orlando, but Vegas is the one where every team participates.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Got it. Owens has got 6.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Now here's Fultz. Give him 8. Pass to Murphy. uses the glass on the layup. He has 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's your 7, and they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Pass to Fultz. Fires from 14, and he gets the jumper to drop.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Here's Owens. He's got 6. Here's Jovic. Shot clock at 5. Here's Owens. It's good from about 19 feet. Owens has gotten 4 this quarter.
And as I think back to all the summer leagues we've seen, BA, there have been some great performances from soon-to-be breakout players.
Well, sometimes a great summer amounts to nothing in the regular season, but sometimes you get a sneak peek of a player who's about to make a name for themselves.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Now here's your 7. He's guarded closely.
Pelicans foul. Fultz. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
To the middle. Pelicans cleared away. Pass to Daniels. Shot on the wing. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. 7 points in the game.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Now here's your 7. To the inside. He can't get that one to fall. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. The 17-footer. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Here's McCaw. Hounded by Fultz. 11 feet out. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Pass to Daniels. And here's Fultz. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Fultz has got 10 points.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's McCaw. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition.
Substitution on the court.
To the paint. Here's Fultz. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries. And this will cap off the Summer League here in Vegas. 75 games played over the past week and a half, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it's such a great destination for hoop fans. You get to see so much basketball in a short time and see the future of the NBA.
They've got MP, and it's Murphy in at the power forward position. That's the Pelicans 5. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And as we get close to the end of Summer League, BA, you start to feel that the NBA season has truly begun.
Well, training camps will open soon. The preseason,
Substitution on the court. Shooting for Miami, Nikola Jovic. One shot.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pelicans.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
6 to shoot. Here's Alvarado. And another three for New Orleans.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Pass to Owens. Here's Jovic. Again, the Heat misses.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Here's Alvarado. Again, the Pelicans good for two.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
They've done it. The New Orleans Pelicans have won the NBA Summer League Championship.
Yeah, just a great showing from the team here in Summer League. You could really see the way they develop even in this short 11-day stretch.
Well, there's a lot to be excited about for this team, especially the play of MP, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., there was a lot of questions surrounding MP when he was drafted. But
Hey, Shep. Yo, good game, man.
Whatever, bro.
No, hold on. Like, for real. You got mad potential, bro. Once you get a little clear on the reads, boom. You're gonna take off.
Thanks for the advice, bro, but I'm good.
Listen, man. I know you're upset and you gotta go, process your emotions, but I'm just looking forward to the next time we meet. That's it. We had mad fun back there, bro. Listen, man, just be easy, all right?
Even the sun shines on the dogs behind sometimes, man.
There he is. Come on now. The Summer League champ, baby. All right, now, be honest. How does it feel?
Man, I don't know, man. It's just Summer League.
What,
Like,
just
I feel like I'm just getting started right now.
Oh, you definitely just heating up, though. Come on now.
I am seeing lots of positive engagement on social.
Oh,
Let's
yeah?
hear a little bit. MP won't admit it, but he loves that stuff.
Whoa. Admit it. Like, I mean, yes, I'm human, but, I like compliments too.
Especially when they're deserved.
I tell you.
Imagine not wanting MP over Shep. Could never be me, fam. I'm going to name my firstborn son after MP.
That's cap.
Wow.
No, that's cap.
Hey, Ashley, you want to just read it with feeling next time? Just a suggestion.
Yo. Thank you for the recap and all, but I was, hoping that maybe we could, look forward and talk about something that's possibly coming up,
Okay. Eyes on the prize. I love it. All right, Ashley, go.
You have a meeting with Freddie Novak,
Okay.
new head of brand and marketing. He wants to talk to you about some of the PR initiatives he's spearheading. Lots of data-driven stuff, how to leverage research into results. I think you'll like it.
Yeah, I actually read an article about him in the Pin Down. He's a very, very interesting hire.
That's right.
Very.
Oh, and just to put this on your radar, we got you a spot on Top Takes Daily.
Let's get it.
Yeah, we don't have a date set just yet, but it should be sometime in the next 2 weeks, and it's going to be a great opportunity to take control of the post-draft narrative.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, is there anything else that we got?
That's it for now.
Mainly, we just want you to focus on ball, man.
Man, y'all taking care of everything. I appreciate it. Like, for real.
You already know, this ain't our first rodeo, kid. Oh, well, it is Mila's first rodeo.
Okay, technically it's your second, so
I
not that
met as the old
different.
MP since like 8th grade. That's like
Wait,
did you
20
manage the
rodeos
old
easy.
Wait,
MP?
hold
I never knew that.
on. We're not talking about MP here.
Wait,
At all.
Bro, come on, man. I mean, this whole agency is devoted to you right now. You can't be jealous, are you?
Fam, you serious right now? I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Relax. Smile, man.
That scared me.
Funny. Look, go to your meeting with Freddie and then holler at me when you're done.
All right, fam.
Ricky,
Ricky gone.
text Ricky I'm canceling lunch.
You feel good about all this?
I feel great.
Okay, good.
I feel good.
It's a long-term game. You know what I mean? Just taking it step by step.
That's it. That's all we could do right now.
Pace ourselves.
Let's do it.
Okay. Getting top takes on the phone.
All right.
MP,
What's going
great
on,
to
man?
finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Hey, I read the article about you in the pen down. You're one data-obsessed cat, man.
Well, you can never have too much data. I'm glad you came. Look, this Shep thing, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We're gonna need to put in some work to make sure it doesn't have a negative impact on the start of your career.
Okay, yeah, so just like work hard, play well, make people forget Shep ever existed.
Yes and no. Let's say we put you in the starting lineup tomorrow and you stumble a little bit. Normally, no big deal. But 68% of our fans wanted Shep, and of that 68%, 95% have a highly unfavorable opinion of you.
Okay, so that's basically corporate speak for they hate my guts.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which means it becomes a story. Papers in this town are out for blood. I'm sure you saw the top take segment.
Oh, I did.
Okay, look, there's no reason to think that you're not going to take off right out of the gate. But any hiccup in your play, and we've got a distraction on our hands. It's bad for your growth, bad for team chemistry, and it makes Phil Boyer look bad. He stuck his neck out for you on draft night.
Okay, so what's the solution?
Glad you asked. We focus on the fan base, and we develop a strategy to win their affection.
Okay, it sounds like my playing time is based on what? If I can make the fans like me or not?
I know, it's ridiculous, but everything's connected.
Okay.
If we don't deal with this in a holistic manner, it could affect the bottom line. When the bottom line's affected, governors aren't happy. When the governors aren't happy, nobody's happy.
I just want to be a pillar in the community. So if we can make that happen as part of that, I'm in. I don't want to do a bunch of PR fluff, though.
Same page, 100%.
Okay.
And I've already talked to your team about all of this. Impressive group of people, by the way. And they're going to take the lead on it, but my door is always open.
Freddie, I really appreciate your transparency, man.
I'm just doing my job. Just doing my job. Believe me, it's an honor to work with someone as talented as you, MP. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish together.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Just doing my job, Coach.
Humble and hardworking. Both qualities we'd like to see in a draft pick. But you already knew that. Let me show you the locker room.
Let's do it.
So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. We put the starter's name on the whiteboard over here before every game. Coach likes to keep things regular, but obviously injuries happen. People perform or they don't, so it'll change from time to time.
All right, well, hopefully it changes sooner rather than later.
You keep doing the right things, you'll be there sooner than you think.
Hey, that's the plan.
All right, hey, come on, let me show you my office. Come on in.
Cool.
Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped, man. You got no idea.
Like I said, we wanted to see how you performed under pressure, so we put a lot of weight in your performance in the Summer League Championship.
Yeah, you were very clear about that.
Communication is super important in this organization, so I am glad to hear you say that. And I'm also glad to let you know that you'll be our 6th man to start the season.
6th man? Okay, can't be mad at that.
I thought you'd be a little higher in the joy scale than can't be mad at that.
Joy scale? Coach, you a life coach on the side? Getting a little pocket money there?
Yeah, I joke when I'm upset, too.
I'm not upset. It's just I haven't come off the bench since my freshman year of college. And before that, never, really.
I get that. But 6th man at this level is a big responsibility. People have long careers in that role, and you haven't even played a game yet.
I feel you, man. It's just I have high expectations for myself, and I'm not exactly at a 10 on the joy scale just yet.
I get it. 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you didn't feel that way. You want to make it here, you got to have a hunger to be the best.
I mean, if you're not competing to be the best here, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are we doing?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to get dressed, you know where your locker is, and once you're ready to head to the court, it's the tunnel across from the locker room. Any questions?
Ah, Coach, yeah, I'm ready. Let's get it.
See you out there.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Nice. That Michael Porter Jr. swoosh.
I think we gave Danny extra motivation rooting against him.
Looking like game one already. Do you miss this guy on your team?
Every time I see him, everywhere I go.
Now the starting lineup for the visiting New Orleans Pelicans. At guard, Herbert Jones. At center, Jonas Valanciunas. At guard, C.J. McCollum. At forward, Brandon Ingram. At forward, Zion Williamson. Visiting team head coach, Willie Green. Forward, 6'7", number 28, Dorian Finney-Smith. Forward, 6'8", number 2, Cameron Johnson. Guard, 6'5", number 26, at center, 6'11", number 33, Nicholas Claxton. At guard, 6'6", number 1, Mikal Bridges. Brooklyn Nets head coach, John Vaughn. Fans, let's hear it one more time for your Brooklyn Nets.
Welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, NBA debuts are always special, and MP is making his tonight. The 18th overall pick, MP still has a lot to prove. Now, one lead scout I spoke with said that MP was good in college, but his tools will not translate to this level. So some fans are already questioning this pick. Guys?
I can see that. Thanks, David. Sounds like MP already has some critics.
Yeah, but I think that'll help MP. Fuel him.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, McCollum and Jones are their guards. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4, and Valanciunas at the 5. And it's Ingram at small forward. And looking at the Nets, we've got Johnson, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4. And opening day is here. So, what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Now here's Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And you see...
Pelicans substitution.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Finney-Smith kicks to Dinwiddie. The Nets working the ball around now. To the paint. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And Simmons, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Pelicans also making a change. Murphy's checked in. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. This, of course, their first look at the net.
And it wasn't a matchup they fared well in last year, as they just couldn't figure this team out.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And how about the positioning on the glass there by Valanciunas? Just not afraid to throw that large body around.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Thomas comes in for Johnson. And Curry subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Now, here's Thomas. He kicks to Curry. Dinwiddie, left side. A three-pointer off the mark. Pelicans leading by 5. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
And the Nets with possession here. The Pelicans make their left shot. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Here's O'Neal. Buries it down low.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Passes it to Murphy. O'Neal against Nance. He dishes it to Fultz. Back to Nance. Kicks to Fultz. Now the pass to Alvarado. Back to Fultz. Pass to Murphy. And here's Nance, guarded by O'Neal. Here's Fultz. Offline with his 3. Nets trailed by 5. Inside. And Simmons slams it in.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fultz against Dinwiddie. To the left wing. Outside Murphy. Rebounded by the Nets. Dinwiddie right side. And that one is hammered home.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter.
17.
No. One's on top. Up 1. Live from Brooklyn.
Fans, please give me a round of applause.
Hayes comes in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Fultz in for Jones. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn. And that one falls for Bridges.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
So the Pelican 5 right now. The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. Cullen is out there with... Fultz, and it's Hayes in at the center, blocking down the middle. To the middle. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's He's capable of those memorable ones. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
That's to Finney Smith.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Bridges outside to the wing right side. Here's Dinwiddie. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Fultz dishes to McCollum. 1:33 left now here in the second. Here's Williamson. Hayes trying to break through. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Williamson.
And when he gets the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that on Zion converting, relentless down low.
Passes it to Bridges. And the layup's good off the glass. Bridges down 11.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think it's more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's Bridges. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
Mikal Bridges has found the groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Royce O'Neal comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Thomas checked in for Johnson. And it's Seth Curry in for Dinwiddie. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Together and make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets kids dance team.
Nets leading by 6.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Fultz. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this.
34.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball. Even more in this half.
We've got Bridges. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. Valanciunas finds Fultz. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went smaller. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back. And now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
McCollum passes to Fultz. Back to McCollum. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Bridges. McCollum, no good. Brooklyn leading by 8. Dinwiddie outside. Bridges right side. Nets passing it around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a lead.
Substitution.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Nicholas Claxton. You're at the line 1 time.
On the free throw, no good.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core, and with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
And they're able to recover. They need this. The Pelicans keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
Had enough room to finish, and that's what he'll usually make.
Outside Thomas. From 12 feet out. He can't get that one. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter.
66. The Pelicans, 45.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for New Orleans right now, Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Jones is out there with Fultz, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. Ingram kicks to Fultz. The pass to Jones. Shoots over Bridges. Rebound, Brooklyn. Simmons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's Bridges on the assist by Simmons.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Finney Smith. Simmons trying to get open. No good from Finney Smith. Pelicans trail by 21. We're just over a minute and a half now in the quarter. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft in particular looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
C.J. McCollum.
Substitution.
Making a switch here. Fultz is checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Bridges. Here's Finney Smith. Johnson kicks to Dinwiddie. At the top of the key, Bridges. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dinwiddie. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. Fultz. That shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. Out to the right wing. Finney Smith kicks to Bridges. Fires the three. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wasted no time on that one. And that's 11 points for C.J. McCollum.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Nets.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Mikal Bridges.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Brandon Ingram. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that
Hey, everyone.
Tough loss tonight, MP. I'm sure that's not how you wanted to start your NBA career.
Nope, John. It's definitely not.
What gives you confidence that your next game will end on a more positive note?
The work I put in. I take my craft seriously, and I maximize my efforts each and every day. So if the results aren't there, that's unfortunate, but I always make sure I put myself in the best possible position to succeed. The results will come.
So your preparation gives you confidence. Makes perfect sense. Wishing you luck in your next one.
Appreciate it, John.
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day. But I did see quite a few people in the stands supporting you. Could you speak a little bit about that?
Community. Community is everything to me, so it's very important for me to have the fans on my side. You know, with that being said, it's only up to me to give them a reason to cheer, to smile, to have something to look forward to, you know, and with the season only just starting, you know, I'm not surprised if they're not fully on board yet.
Okay, but is it fair to you to have to prove yourself like that? Is there any part of you that wishes you were perhaps given the benefit of the doubt?
I mean, is it fair? I don't know. John, life ain't fair. You know, my parents used to always tell me that when I felt bad for myself.
Wise words.
Truly. You know, but as far as, you know, getting the benefit of the doubt goes, I'm more comfortable being in a position where I got to prove myself. Always have, always will. You know, that's just a natural part of sports. You know, first you got to prove yourself to your teammates that you can be trusted to deliver. Then, if you do that and get results, the fans will follow. So I'm not really worried about it.
Cool as a cucumber. I'm sure the fans will love that quote, MP.
Yeah, man.
Hey, thanks for your time.
Anytime, brother. Seems like we're done here, huh? All right. See you guys later.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello Akpem's assistant, and, the big boss man wants to see you.
What about? I mean, he's not one of those super hands-on GMs, is he?
Nah, I mean, that's not really his reputation.
So...
Honestly, I don't know what this is about, man. I mean, I tried to press his assistant for some more info, but all he told me was that Coach Graves will be there, too.
Okay. Something about this feels off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
You got any advice?
Go in there with an open mind, see what they want to talk about, and come back here and we'll talk about it.
All right. Bet.
MP, come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Coach Graves, Mr. Akpim. What'd I tell you about that? Othello, please.
All right, man, my bad. You got it.
So, about Shep.
Oh, boy, you too.
Now just listen. We knew the PR hit we'd take for picking you over him. But that's all just outside noise. Inside these walls, all we care about is ball.
All right, well, I'm willing to put in the work. On and off the court. So whatever it takes. I actually spoke to Freddie Novak.
You talked to Freddie?
Did I do something wrong by talking to Freddie?
Freddie's a nice guy. I like him. But all this stuff about controlling your own narrative, you're a ball player, not a politician.
We put together a very specific game plan for you. You hit these goals, you're in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the Stars.
That's flat out wrong. This Shep stuff has nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with your playing time. I want you to focus on your craft, not this PR stuff. Am I clear?
Crystal clear.
Good. I don't need to keep you. But if you ever want to talk, or if Freddie gives you a hard time, whatever, my door is always open.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Akpim.
Othello. Don't mention it. Thank me by putting in the work.
All right. See you, Coach.
See ya. Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting with Othello.
To be honest with you, man, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Yeah. So you know something?
Man, I'm all over it.
So what's your take on it then, man? And one ear, I got Freddie tell me one thing, and the other I have Othello basically forbidding me to talking to Freddie.
Oh, he forbid you?
Not exactly, but he's not happy that I'm talking to him. I mean, the thing is, you know, winning over the fans, I'm all for. It is my thing. It's a great idea. It's well-researched. But, Rick, man, if it's me stepping on people's toes, I'm not for it. Look, I don't want to make the coaching staff angry.
That's not going to happen, all right?
So what's the plan, man?
Well, first of all, relax. All right, everything's fine, man. It's just a little palace intrigue. That's all.
Palace intrigue? All right, sure.
Look, your president of basketball ops, Phil Boyer, he's feeling the heat right now. He underestimated the PR hit that he would take by drafting you while Shep is still on the board. And optics, for better or worse, are very important for a man in his position.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a career to consider, so I get it.
Okay, so if you take this whole thing seriously, it'll do a great deal of getting you ahead.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm down for whatever. Just say the word.
All right, that's good, that's good. But meanwhile, you still got Othello Akpim thinking that Freddie's some existential threat.
A threat?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, what is he, like, angling for his job? Dude is in marketing, man.
I don't know. Stranger things have happened, man.
Wow. I don't know. Dude seemed pretty straightforward to me.
I mean, that was my read, too, but, I mean, that don't mean Othello's not worried. Look, the way he sees it, Phil's legacy is tied to you, which means that Freddie's got his ear because you come with a lot of media baggage.
Okay, again, that part makes sense.
Okay, plus you got the whole data-driven angle. You got to remember, Othello's old school, like a real scouts and chalkboards type. Thinks that anybody with a computer's trying to push him out the league.
Right.
All right, so all I'm saying is you just gotta walk a real fine line here, man. I mean, goes without saying, you have to perform.
Yo, the funny thing is, that does not seem to be the focus right now at all.
Like, I mean, you want the money, right?
Hey.
Then this all comes with it.
Hey, I ain't complaining. I just think it's funny, man.
Look, all this means is that we gotta be delicate, all right? So instead of launching this, you know, full-on PR blitz, probably on the lines of what Freddie would want, let's dip our toes in this whole plan to win over the fans.
I think I know what you're saying. You want to slow play it.
Slow play it, exactly.
All right.
It's not like we won't do nothing. We'll just ease into it. keep Othello and Freddie happy, which keeps Phil happy.
Okay.
Which makes us one big, happy, slightly dysfunctional family.
Okay. It's all making sense now. So when we start, man?
Well, Mila and Ashley are running point on this, so I'm sure they'll hit you up when they got something to say.
Yo, let them know whenever, wherever, it don't matter. I'm there, I'm your guy. Let's get it.
Okay, I get it. Look, in the meantime, you just focus on ball, all right? Hit the goals that Othello and Coach G gave you, win some games maybe, and we gonna be golden.
Win some games?
I'm just saying.
Hey, that ain't no issue.
Yeah, I ain't think it was gonna be.
All right, then.
All right, get out there, man.
Hey, what you working on?
Bring it in, fellas. One game won't break our season, but let's not make losing a habit. Let's get after it hard today. We're gonna focus on shooting today. Let's get a lot of repetitions. Coaches, set up the drill. Let's get it, fellas.
Oh, you just take the level 3 you know, I have my own. Oh, you take the backpack and the well, I'm about to get mine. I have my package.
Yo, we got this, don't worry.
Come on, focus.
Yeah, I know.
Getting started, man. It's getting started. Hey, he can ball, huh? Way to finish strong, guys. Make sure you get some shots up before you get out of here.
This isn't a new song. Oh, okay. I cracked the bank. There's two squad behind them too. Oh my god, this lag. They're right there. Didn't make it all the way over there. I don't have any bats.
Great game.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man.
You're not real.
Yikes.
Well, excuse me. I see someone wants to work on their threes. Let's get it set up.
I took two of them. I got.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Be ready, let's go!
Watch out!
I had 5. Actually, got level 4. We all got level 4 back.
Let's go!
Where is the zone?
Keep going.
Perfect. Yeah, that's why I was wondering. Oh my god.
That's you all day. We've been ready. We're waiting your team. Nice shot.
I'm scared.
All day, baby. Oh, you done? You done?
You know, see some people waste some bullets.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
It gets hard.
Get your head into the game.
Oh my god. Yeah, they're right there. They're camping that window.
That might be good enough for the City League, but it's not gonna cut it here.
Oh, we got zone on everyone. Squad down there. What is he doing?
3 of them, baby.
One more.
Oh, that almost got me. What the? I'm not. We're not perfectly in zone. We're gonna get hit by it a little bit. No, we're not. How's it one cell?